And welcome back into the Southwest Ice Arena here in Crestwood, Illinois for Game 2 of our NIHL Game of the Week doubleheader. The evening matinee affair, or the evening affair, will be the Elmhurst Chiefs taking on the St. Jude Knights in a girls 14U matchup here on the NIHL TV network powered by Stream Sports Midwest. Hello everyone, this is Eric Willowite with you here on the call. Curtis Willowite on the camera as we get ready for the second of our two games today from the Southwest Ice Arena. The first game, pretty exciting game there. It was a 4-2 win for the Glenview Stars over St. Jude in a Squirt 10U silver matchup. That one sort of went down to the wire. It was a 2-2 game up until about the final couple minutes. And then the Stars, Henry Hogue got a goal, the go-ahead goal, and then he got an empty netter under a minute to play to give the Stars a 4-2 victory over St. Jude in our first game. Here in our second game, it's the Elmhurst Chiefs and the St. Jude Knights matching up here in a seeding round. Actually, this is regular season. This is regular season standings. St. Jude comes in, 4 games played, 2-1-1 on the season, 9 goals scored, 3 against, only allowing 3 against in 4 games for a +6. For the Chiefs, they're in 4th place, just under St. Jude. 3 games played, 2-1-0, 9 goals scored, and 6 allowed for a +3. Actually, the Chiefs played earlier today. They played Fox Motors at the Edge Ice Arena. I did not get a result for that game, so they had played one game previously, did the Chiefs, earlier this morning at 11 a.m. As far as the Knights, they have not played since September 28th. That was a 1-1 tie against the Leafs out at Canlin West Dundee. So that was the last game played for the Knights. The Northern Illinois Hockey League is the largest youth hockey league in Illinois and one of the largest in the country. It is made up of over 50 travel hockey organizations. Almost all the clubs come from Illinois, with a few from Indiana, Iowa, Missouri, Michigan, and Wisconsin. This is the 55th season of play in the Northern Illinois Hockey League. The NIHL member organizations field Tier 2 travel teams that compete in the Squirt, Pee-wee, Bantam, and Midget age groups defined by USA Hockey. The league also offers all girls hockey divisions each season, and that's what you're seeing tonight in the all girls division here. NIHL partners with the Chicago Blackhawks to hold the league's NIHL Blackhawks tournament at the conclusion of the season. For more information about NIHL and its programs, please contact Bob Apter, NIHL president, or visit the website at nihl.info. All right, so both teams have wrapped up their pregame warm-ups, heading over to the bench for final instructions before we have the first period puck drop. 13-minute periods here in girls 14U. This is the first meeting between these two teams for the season. So a good game here. Should be a good game between the Chiefs and the Knights. The Chiefs coming in with their black road jerseys with green trim, green numerals with white trim around the numerals, and the Chiefs logo on the front crest. The referee getting in on their pregame huddle here. I'm not sure that's allowed. All in good fun. The Knights in their home white with black pants, green numerals and shoulders with black trim. And we're underway here at the Southwest Ice Arena for Game 2. Thanks for joining us on the NIHL Game of the Week, powered by Stream Sports Midwest. The starting goaltenders For the Chiefs, going left to right, it is Anna Risley, number 31. As that one goes through the crease of goaltender Samantha Romaniuk, the goaltender for the Knights. And that puck rolls on and just casually steered aside there by Risley of the Chiefs. So the Elmhurst Chiefs and the St. Jude Knights, their matchup here. And we get a whistle, and we get an early penalty. We get a hooking penalty less than a minute into the match. And it's going to be Hannah Hauser. She did the who me look to the referee, but a hooking penalty is the call. So Hauser goes to the box. 2 minutes, the penalty for Hauser, and a power play right out of the gate for the Chiefs. With 12:17 to go here in period number 1. Puck in the far corner. That's thrown over to the near boards. Kept in at that near point by Caitlin O'Rourke and tipped in. Wow, penalty right out of the gate and a goal right out of the gate. O'Rourke threw it in from the near point. And that was deflected. Trying to see who got the goal there. I think that was the left winger. So I'll try and get that. As number 7, I have Abby Deneen. Let me make sure the name matches up. Of course, she's not going to turn around until I can see. Yeah, that's Abby Deneen. So she gets the goal. O'Rourke with the assist on that goal. 1-0 is the score in favor of the Chiefs. So a power play goal for Deneen and the Chiefs, and they're up 1-0. Now line change for Elmhurst as the Knights bring it outside the zone. There's Wallace with the Chiefs. Has a little room. Oh, gets around a defender, near circle, shot! That one might have been deflected. It sailed up high and hit the glass behind goaltender Romaniuk. Now out to the neutral zone, trying to keep it in. That was Mihaela Price, but that one was brought in offsides. So 1-0 the score. Chiefs take the early lead. We have 10:55 remaining here in period number 1. Along the near boards, Knights keep it in. That goes behind the net. It's whacked at it there by the Chiefs. Then along the far boards, Knights look to keep it in. Still there. And a good keep in there by Lydia Johnston, but then it skitters out to the neutral zone where it's picked up by Erin Brown. Shot. That one goes wide off the stick of Callie De Hoyos. Puck taken away. Knights trying to get it on net. Make Risley make a play there. And it goes cross ice. Coming in is Giba, Anna Giba. Thrown on the net. And held on is Risley for the faceoff with 9:45 to go in period number 1. That's a good response from the Knights, looking to get the equalizer after falling behind after that power play goal by Deneen and the Chiefs. They had some good pressure down there. Were able to get something on Risley, and Risley had to hold on for a faceoff. That puck comes out to the neutral zone, and then brought back in offsides as Kate Schreiber just kind of swung the puck to get it back in the zone, at least prevent the rush from the Chiefs. Here's Schreiber circling, gets it over to the near boards, Kennedy. Linnea Kennedy. And a keep in there by Zafransky. Shot. Oh, that one sails high and wide. That had a lot on it. And now coming into Knight's zone and falling on it is Romaniuk. That was Gillen, Clara Gillen. Tried to take that shot over to our left. Then she grabbed some snow or something as she came off the ice there. And face off to the right of Samantha Romaniuk. Now it says Samantha without an H, so I'm going to go with what's on the roster if that's incorrect. I can just call her Sam, I guess. That puck inside the Chiefs zone. Here's Talia Wallace. Wallace gets the puck back, tries to skate up ice. It was deflected back in. Stolen shot. Oh, what a save on the shot by Sarah Scott. Risley up to the challenge. A keep in, unsuccessful. And now here go the Chiefs going the other way. Here's Brooke Holquist. That rush was broken up. Wallace dumps it back inside the zone. Actually, that was Reddy, number 15, on that rush, not number 5. Now deflected up ice. Here comes Sarah Scott again. Scott, defended by Wallace. Scott had the puck, shot it off of Wallace's skates, and then thrown out the center. Here's Aaron Brown. Aaron Brown pass upside to Scott. Scott holding, centering. I think trying to do a little give and go there was Hannah Hauser. And then Scott throws it back on net. Risley makes the save and steers it over to the near corner. Kept in by Brown. And now the Chiefs come out with it. This could be a 3-on-2. 3-on-2. Oh, but an offsides. Are they calling Deneen ahead of the play? Either way, but offsides is the call. Puck will come outside the Knight zone along the near boards. With Elmhurst up 1-0, 7.5 minutes remaining in period number 1. Here's Zafransky trying to backhand it. Still along those near boards, Zafransky. And now the Chiefs carry it in. Shot on net, steered aside by Romaniuk. Zafransky once more over in the far corner. On the far boards. That puck comes out. It's going to be played by Clara Gillen. Gillen throws it up ice. Had Arteaga for a moment, but then it comes back inside the zone. Missing connection there with Swarek, Vicky Swarek. Chiefs come out with it. Oh, nice move there. Carrying it inside the zone. And that is Brooke Holtquist. Holtquist has some wheels there. Over along the far boards, whacking at it is Nora Reedy. Knights gain possession. They're trying to push it inside the zone is Gillen. Now Gillen eventually does get it in, but the Chiefs bring it right back out. Cross-ice pass making its way over to Odo. And then it's going to come all the way back where O'Rourke plays it. Now Aaron Brown, cross-ice pass. Gets that one over to Johnston, Lydia Johnston. Now down low behind the net. Swarek is playing it. Tries to center. And kept in at the far point again once more by Johnston. Now Johnston chasing after it. No one at that far point. And then the puck comes down inside Knight's territory. Aaron Brown will chase after it. That's going to be an icing call against the Chiefs. With 5:19 to go here in period number 1, a 1-0 lead for the Elmhurst Chiefs. It was about 47 seconds into the opening period. The Knights and Hannah Hauser got whistled for a hooking call. And then a short time later, Abby Deneen got a power play goal for the Chiefs, and that's where we stand. 5:07 to go, 1-0 lead for Elmhurst. Here come the Knights inside the zone. Cross-ice pass, trying to feed it in the middle to Callie De Hoyos. The Chiefs interrupt that. Aaron Brown has to regroup. Lydia Johnston carries it in. Johnston around one defender, shoots high, but it goes wide of the far post. Then thrown on the boards by De Hoyos. Johnston regathers it for the Knights. Kept in by Annika Payne. And then Aaron Brown once more. Brown throws it in. That's going to be picked up by Wallace. Talia Wallace carrying it. Has the puck knocked off her stick. Now the Chiefs centering attempt right on the doorstep. But unable to finish was De Hoyos. What a great feed from the far circle. Then that puck deflected, hit a crease in the boards, and ricocheted out right between the circles. Luckily for goaltender Anna Risley, there were no white jerseys there. And then the Chiefs look to generate some offense here to our right. Brown will throw it to the far boards. It's going to be picked up by Linnea Kennedy. Now Brown once more. Aaron Brown off the near boards. That's going to be kept in by Messersmith, Lucy Messersmith. And then it comes outside the zone. Mahela Price plays it. We got two 31s in action for the Chiefs. 31 in goal is Anna Risley. And 31 skating is Mahela Price. Offsides is the call against the Chiefs. Face off outside the Knight zone along the far boards with 3:34 remaining here in period 1. 1-0 is the score. Elmhurst. Good game so far. Good goaltender play from both Risley and Romanyuk. Puck dug out below the goal line. Centering attempt. Ping pongs around. And then backhanded, Risley's able to make the save off that stuff attempt. Kennedy was in the vicinity. Also Clara Gillen. Gillen tries to center. Chiefs come out with it. Here's Reddy. Nora Reedy. Taken away by the Chiefs. This is a 1-on-2, however. Linnea Kennedy has the puck stolen away. And up ice goes Deneen. Deneen, the goal scorer on that power play. 2:36 to go, period 1. Right to center ice. That's deflected inside the zone by Morozinski. And then Morozinski goes into the boards. A little slow to get up. Well, now she's back on her feet, Casey Morozinski. And we have a whistle. Yeah, Morozinski a little bit doubled over right now. She seems to be in a little bit of a discomfort. But she's going to stay out there on that right wing. And the line centered by Hannah Hauser. Left wing is Sarah Scott. That goes to Aaron Brown on the draw, and she dumps it in for the Chiefs, for the Knights. Now Brown pinching in at the near point, keeps it in. Puck gets loose. Here's Deneen. Deneen pushes it ahead with the skate, but Hannah Hauser's there for the Knights. And Hauser throws it out to center ice. Brought in, and then outside the zone it goes. Still offsides, as Mueller had to wait for Sambaya to clear, and then she eventually did. And Mueller was able to get the puck inside the Knight zone. Backhanded out to the neutral zone. Here's Aaron Brown. Brown at the circle. Pushes that one ahead to Hauser. That goes below the goal line, played by Caitlin O'Rourke. Hauser battling. Puck taken away. Oh, good rush here. That was Claire Hobbs as she had a steam there. That's some good wheels to get in the zone, get that shot off. Not a whole lot on it, however. Here's Hannah Hauser for the Knights. We're under a minute to play, 57 seconds here in the first period, 1-0 Elmhurst. Hauser trying to split the defense. Hauser gets through, but then a last-minute defensive play by the Chiefs to prevent that one from going through. That was Mihaela Price. Now 38 seconds to go. And that's going to be an icing call against the Chiefs. So the draw will come back inside the Chiefs zone to the right of goaltender Anna Risley. Clara Gillen on the draw for the Knights. She tries to drop it back to Schreiber, but that one got loose. Schreiber's going to have to backtrack. Chiefs keep it inside the zone. Now along the near boards. A couple players collide there. But then digging out the puck is Vicky Swarek. Swarek along the far boards, 12 seconds remaining. Swarek overskates it. Now in the far corner, 7 seconds. And up ice they go. Not going to have a whole lot on it. She's going to fire the shot. Good effort there by Reedy. Nora Reedy at least getting a shot off for the horn sounded. It was off target, but she looked up, saw how much time was, and then she wound up from center ice, got the shot off, but was unable to get it on net, but still got a shot off nonetheless. We go into the second period. It's the Chiefs, Elmhurst Chiefs leading 1-0. Chicago Blackhawks are proud to sponsor the Northern Illinois Hockey League. Hawk fans, be sure to catch these upcoming games. We have one tonight on Chicago Sports Network. The Blues and the Blackhawks playing a neutral site game up in Milwaukee, 7 p.m. puck drop. And then on Tuesday, the Hawks open the regular season. They'll travel to Utah to take on the Utah Hockey Club. 9 p.m. Central Time is the puck drop. That game will be on ESPN and ESPN Plus. Don't miss the Chicago Blackhawks in action. Well, exciting first period there. Chiefs able to come out with a 1-0 victory. Both teams will change sides. Here in the second period, the Knights will be going left to right, the long change for both teams. And the Chiefs right to left. Referee checking in on both goalkeepers. Anna Risley to our right for the Chiefs. Samantha Romanyuk to our left for the Knights. Chiefs win possession of the draw, and they dump it inside the Knight zone where it's going to be played by Lydia Johnston. Puck shuffled forward, trying to get that one. Shot goes wide by Callie De Hoyos. Knights keep it inside the zone. They are battling De Hoyos. That puck thrown on net. Stella Newmeyer trying to go after that one. Now the Chiefs had possession, but then it rolled off the stick of Deneen, the goal scorer so far. And back inside Chiefs territory. Here's De Hoyos. Now Newmeyer. De Hoyos deflected it towards the net. And then it's finally clear. This is going to be an icing call. Well, it might go on net. Nope. No icing. So they waved that off. Out to the neutral zone. Chiefs gain possession. Here's Reedy. Reedy carries it along the far boards. Goes behind the net. Centering attempt. No one there at the moment. Aaron Brown was able to get a piece of that for the Knights. Back over to the far point. Oh, nice keep. Good keep there by the Chiefs, as that was O'Rourke, Caitlin O'Rourke with the keep in at the far point. O'Rourke once more rings it down below the goal line. Johnston will flip it back up along the near boards. A pinch in there from Sambaya to keep it inside the zone. So good work by both defensemen here for the Chiefs. Sambaya and O'Rourke to keep the puck inside Knights territory, and then it's eventually cleared down. And that one will be an icing call against the Knights with 11:02 to go in period number 2, 1-0 Elmhurst. There's more NIHL action to come tomorrow. Aaron Schellen will be doing a solo call. Mammoth girls hosting the Lady Cyclone girls 12U matchup in the seeding round. That game taking place at the Robert Crown Ice Arena at 9:20 a.m. tomorrow. So breakfast with NIHL, breakfast with Aaron and NIHL tomorrow morning right here on the Stream Sports Midwest YouTube channel, the NIHL TV network. Cross ice pass, Chiefs trying to bring it out. Skating with it now. And throwing it down low are the Chiefs. That was Claire Hobbs. Kept in by Price, and then it's deflected outside the zone. Here's Sarah Scott. Scott's chasing it in the far corner. And then kept in by that on that far point. Scott tried a shot, but it deflected, never got onto net, never got to Risley. And the Chiefs look to go the other way. Brought back in by Scott, then taken off her stick. Back on Scott's stick. This time another shot, and that one again doesn't get on net as Price deflected it. Here's Scott again. She's definitely not missing opportunities or not getting opportunities. That one's deflected on. And holding on for the faceoff is Risley on the deflection by Hannah Hauser. Sarah Scott with several chances there, but a lot of them got deflected. Never got on to goaltender Risley, and then Hauser took the pass from Scott and deflected it on net. Risley was able to make the save. Face off to her left. It's Hauser on the draw for the Knights. Oh, that one whistled. Scott got another shot off that one on net. That was a howitzer. And Risley able to make the save. That one coming off the face-off win by the Knights. Knights looking for the equalizer here. 9:21 to go, period 2. They still trail 1-0. Here's Reedy for the Chiefs. Reedy down low, centering attempt. That one deflects. Over skating it for the moment. That one deflected. And then knocked over to the far board. It's going to be kept in, however, by Lucy Messersmith. Now here's Aaron Brown. Aaron Brown has some real estate. She's going to dump it in and go after it. Here's Brown. Brown below the goal line. Keeps it in that near corner. Centering attempt. Oh, and just hops over the stick of Scott. Scott's been out there a while. Now she's going for it behind the net, but that one taken by the Chiefs. Brown centers. Cross ice pass. And now here's Johnston. Johnston stick handling goes behind the net. And now over to the far boards. That's picked up by Sylvester Lazel. And now Reedy. Reedy fires and a save made by Samantha Romanyuk. On the rush by Nora Reedy. So a couple nice saves at each end of the ice. And Romanyuk keeping her team only trailing by 1 here with 8:17 to go in period 2. Here's the draw. Chiefs get it outside the zone. Swarek battling O'Rourke. And now Zafransky with cross ice pass over to Schreiber. Chiefs gather it up at center ice. Sambaya dumps it in. Gillen will take it for the Knights. And that one will roll. That might roll. It'll roll just wide of Risley. Picked up by the Chiefs, and now the puck inadvertently caught the skate of the referee there. He's got a clear. It keeps following him. There must be a magnet on his skate. Sambayo chip it over to the near boards. Here's Mueller. Oh, that one thrown on net. Arteaga firing it from the near boards. And that one saved by Risley and holding on for the faceoff to her left with 7:27 to go, period 2. Gillen on the draw for the Knights. Puck comes out to Zafransky in the neutral zone. And she'll skate wide over on the far boards. Oh, and then good defensive play there by the Chiefs. As that was Wallace who kind of stopped Zafransky in her tracks. Oh, between the circles. Firing the shot was Muehlner. Eleanor Muehlner. Never got through. Now that puck's rolling towards Risley. It'll go wide as Nora Reedy will play it. Reedy being bothered there by Wallace. Kept in by Aaron Brown. Cross-ice pass. But not there was Schreiber as she had to backtrack and protect the middle of the ice. Now the puck brought back in the zone by De Hoyos. Brought back out by the Chiefs. 6:31 to go, period 2. That puck dumped down low. Schreiber will chase after it over in the near corner. Kate Schreiber gets it to Newmeyer. And the puck deflected over to the far boards and onto the stick of De Hoyos. Aaron Brown comes in from the far point and skates with Wallace behind the goal line, gets it over to Newmeyer, who got a shot off, and then it was saved over to the far corner. Here's Newmeyer again, centering attempt. No white jersey there yet. And now the Chiefs will come outside the zone with it. Price throws it on net, steered aside by Romanyuk. And now between the circles, puck deflected, out to center. Here's Newmeyer. Newmeyer will dump it in. De Hoyos will chase after it, but Nora Reedy too quick to the puck, and she'll throw it up to the far boards. Dump back down. Now here's Price. Price up to the near boards. Lydia Johnston pinches in for the Knights and keeps it inside the zone, so Wallace will have to play it to Leah Wallace. Now she'll have to play it again. She'll come to the other side and try and carry it up along the near boards. Wallace backhands it forward. Loses possession between the circles. And who's going to come out with it? That one finally chipped down ice, and that's going to have to be played by Romanyuk, who steers it aside to Johnston. 4:45 to go, period 2. 1-0 Elmhurst. We had a goal in like the first minute and a half, and that's been it so far. As that one gets on Romanyuk, and Romanyuk will fall on it for the faceoff. 4:34 now. Faceoff will be to the left of Samantha Romanyuk. Hobbs on the draw for the Chiefs, going up against Gillen. Oh, between the circles, kept in there by Holtquist. Now Holtquist will skate after it. But Zafransky will throw it to the far boards where it's going to be played by Anna Giba. Now Holtquist once more gets it to the far point where Messersmith got a shot off. It was deflected. And now Gillen has to bring it back, has to wait for the team to get off sides. Cross-ice pass, and that's deflected inside the zone by Linnea Kennedy. Chiefs ring it off the glass and out. Zafransky. Over to Schreiber. Stuffed in by Scott. And that puck will roll on to Risley, who will hold on for the faceoff with 3:37 to go. They need to stop the clock. And he stopped it. Face off to the left of Risley. It'll be Hauser on the draw for the Knights against Reedy. Hauser gets possession. Cross-ice pass to Aaron Brown. Top of the far circle. On net and steered aside by Risley. Hauser overskates it. Now the Chiefs come out with it. It's going to go all the way down inside where Brown has to play it. And thrown up ice. Oh, collision there, 2-on-1. Here's Scott. Scott, far circle, fires that one wide of the far post. Stuff attempt, no dice. As Hauser tried to stuff that one up, they blew the whistle as Risley was covering up for the faceoff. Down to 2:50 left here in period 2. Still a 1-0 score. This has been an entertaining game. Back and forth, up and down. A lot of good chances. Great goaltending play by Risley and Romaniuk. We still stand at 1-0 after that early goal by the Chiefs on the power play. Johnston tried to keep it in, but it just eluded the blue line. So she'll pass it to Brown on the far side. Deflection. Between the circles, Hauser fires, and that one goes wide of the near post. Hauser trying to keep it in. Johnston pinching. Now Hauser dumps it down low. And that's going to be played by Wallace. Wallace rings it around the backboards over to the far boards where Aaron Brown pinches and keeps it. Brown circling, looking for an outlet. Cross-ice pass. Trying to get that one over. At least she's trying to get that one over to Morosinski. Centering attempt on net. Morosinski going back for it, now circling. Morosinski leaves it to Brown between the circles. That one got deflected as Deneen got a stick on it. Never got on net. Scott battling over on the near boards. Morosinski as well. And Scott knocking down Wallace. And Deneen will flip it down. That's going to be an icing call against the Chiefs. The minute 36 remaining here in the period. Very good game. Just a lot of good play on both sides. Good chances. Yeah. Close scoring game, as you would imagine, by two teams who are neck and neck in the standings during the regular season here in their first meeting of the year. And again, don't forget, the Chiefs played earlier today. They had an 11 a.m. game, so this is game number 2 for the Chiefs. I'll find out between periods how they did in that game. Try and get you that update. Out to center, deflected inside the zone, and flipped on the net. Arteaga was able to get that one on net. Risley steered it aside into the far corner. Now that puck slapped over to the far boards, kept in by Schreiber. Deflected behind the net. That one flipped, never got through. Arteaga will try again. Arteaga circling behind the net. Drops it over to Schreiber. Chiefs trying to clear. Schreiber gets it back, centers. Then goes over to the near point outside the zone. Zafransky will play it. And then inside the zone they go, trying to get it over to Swarek. Now Schreiber between the circles goes down. Both teams looking a little ragged here in the final seconds of the second period. 26 seconds remaining. Between the circles, backhanded on net was Newmeyer. Now getting a little physical here in the late seconds. Here's Zafransky, cross-ice pass over to Schreiber. Inside the zone, Arteaga throws it on net, steered aside by Risley with 7 seconds remaining. Now over to the near corner. Digging it out is Newmeyer, but the horn sounds, ending the second period. And we leave the second period how we did the first period, with the Chiefs leading 1-0. Chicago Blackhawks want to let you know about their Try Hockey for Free event the weekend of October 12th and 13th. That's next weekend. Join the Blackhawks as they kick off the NHL season with Try Hockey for Free events at 27 partner rinks across Illinois and neighboring areas. This initiative aims to introduce kids to the excitement of hockey by lowering the barriers to entry and sparking a lifelong love for the game. Participants will have the opportunity to experience the joy of hockey in a fun and welcoming environment with guidance from experienced coaches. Each location will provide information about programs available for those eager to continue their hockey journey. Plus, registrants will receive a jersey, a t-shirt, a hockey stick, and a ticket to a Blackhawks game for the upcoming 2024-25 season at no additional cost. To find a participating rink near you and to register, go to NHL.com/blackhawks/amateur/try-hockey. Well, it's been an entertaining game, as I've mentioned. It's a 1-0 game at this point. Now both teams will change sides again. Now the long change is over, that middle period for both teams, so now their bench is on their side, especially for the defensemen. Chiefs will be going left to right, and the Knights right to left. Anna Risley to our left in goal for the Chiefs. And Samantha Romagnoc to our goal on the right for the Knights. 13 more minutes of hockey coming your way. Let's see if the Knights can get the equalizer here, or will the Chiefs get the insurance goal? Brown will throw it up, misses connection with Scott. That's going to be an icing call against Brown. And the Knights. Well, Aaron Brown, my partner Aaron Schellen and I, we've been calling, this is our 4th season doing NIHL hockey as Stream Sports Midwest. I've been doing the game since 2016, and Aaron joined when him and I took over from the Illinois Media School doing these games. Aaron Brown has been a constant on our broadcast for St. Jude. This is our 4th season covering Aaron Brown. You start to remember all these names. There's Brown with the puck. Dumps it down low. Brown, it's a shot off. That one goes wide. Oh, down low. Scott had it on the doorstep, but a great defensive play there. I think that was Price again, who knocked it off the stick of Scott. Wallace trying to carry it in. And then collision at center ice, and we got a player down. I think that's Morozinski who went down in that collision with Wallace. Cross ice pass to Brown. Throws it up ice, finding Gillen. Gillen will dump it in. Now Brown and Gillen will skate off. Hauser and Schreiber on, and that's an offsides call against the Knights with 11:33 to go. Yeah, Knights fans calling for a penalty there on that hit between Wallace and Morozinski, but none forthcoming. Yeah, the fans thought there was like a shoulder into it. I thought it was more of a push from Wallace than a shoulder into Morozinski. But either way, she hit hard, so hopefully she's doing okay as she's getting tended to on that Knights bench. Play in the neutral zone. Again, the Knights looking for that equalizer. Schreiber battling along the near boards with Holtquist. Now Swarek throws it to the far boards, chases after it. Then it's picked up by Hauser. Swarek will dump it in and skate after it. Now outside the zone, off the stick of Schreiber, goes over to Zafrinsky, back to Schreiber. And then deflected in the zone by Hauser. Hauser will skate after it. Aria Sambaya trying to get it through. Kept in by Hauser. Now Sambaya shovels it ahead and it's cleared. Schreiber will have to go after it. Goes behind her net, circles over to the near boards, and then tried to do a cross-ice pass. It got deflected off of a Chiefs player. That went off of Muehlner. Luckily for the Knights, they were able to carry it forward. There's Odo, Juliet Odo along the near boards. Throws it to center ice. And the puck comes out back inside Chiefs territory. Now Maher swings it outside the zone, and she'll head for a change. Dump back inside the Knight zone. Aaron Brown will play it, but they're going to call icing against the Chiefs. So the draw will come back inside Chiefs territory to the left of Anna Risley. Nora Reddy on the draw for the Chiefs. And Hannah Hauser for the Knights. They had to get one more player out there for Sylvester Lazel coming on for the Chiefs to give them the requisite 5 skaters. Here's Lydia Johnston. Johnston has the puck taken away as Nora Reedy battling with Hauser over there. Hauser's able to backhand it outside the zone. Here's Wallace. Puck deflects. Here's Aaron Brown. That puck will go below the goal line. That's going to be an icing call against the Knights this time. So we'll bring it to our left, to our right, with 8:38 to go. Yeah, 1 goal separates these teams, and again, that goal came in about the first minute and a half. Power play goal by Abby Deneen. After a Hauser penalty 47 seconds into the game. Off the draw, Romaniuk will cover up. We'll do it again. Here's Gillen. Gillen stops, slows things down, shovels it ahead to the neutral zone. That's dumped back in by Sambaya. And now here's Schreiber. Schreiber cross ice pass deflected by Messersmith, Lucy Messersmith. Actually, no, that's Sylvester Lazel. I was looking at the 2 longest names for the Chiefs. It's Messersmith and Sylvester Lazel. So never assume. Here's Scott. Sarah Scott center shot. Save made. Rebounds loose. Fired. That one goes wide. Now here's Reedy. Nora Reedy goes wide. Shoots. Oh, what a pad save made by Romaniuk. Back-to-back saves at both ends here. And now here's Gillen. Gillen stops between the circles, flips it. That one's blocked and it's going to go all the way down. And Romaniuk's going to have to play it as she throws it over to Schreiber. Well, good news on that last shift. Casey Morozinski was back on the ice after that collision between her and Wallace earlier. And then to add insult to injury, she had another spill there at center ice again. She was a little slow to get up, but she was back on the ice before. As we're going to get an icing against the Chiefs. Or maybe a delay offsides. Face off to the left of Anna Risley. Now we're down to 7:08 remaining here in period number 3. 1-0 Elmhurst. Aaron Brown fires. That one hits the skates of Arteaga and then deflects out to the neutral zone. Lydia Johnston up ice, missing connection there with Swarek. Now, 5 players gathering over on that far wall. And the puck dumped into the far corner is going to be chased after by Claire Hobbs. Hobbs rolls it over to the near boards. And then Hauser and Johnston skating after it. Here's Lydia Johnston. 6:31 to go. Johnston heads up to center. Johnston has a little real estate to work with. Still has the puck. And then centers over to the near point. No one home. Right idea. She'd have been better off just throwing it between the circles, but Johnson decided to drop it back to the near point. The only problem is no one was there at that time to get it. White jersey was too far in, and the Chiefs were able to come out with it. Face off outside the Chiefs zone along the near boards. And the puck dumped back in. Wallace will play it for the Chiefs, dumps it up ice. And that'll go all the way down. They're going to say that was deflected in by Wallace. And now out to center. That one missed connection. That one might go on net. That's 2 slows down before an icing can be called. So Wallace will try and skate it. Now Wallace battling there with Morzin. Check that. That's with Schreiber, I believe. Actually, it's Newmeyer. Now Savrinsky dumps it in. Schreiber tried to keep it in at the near point. It hopped over his stick at the last second, but she was able to slow Holtquist and get the puck before Holtquist could bring it inside the zone. Newmeyer will dump it out to the neutral zone. Price will play it for the Chiefs, and then it's dumped in by Wallace. Zafrinsky, cross-ice pass to Schreiber with 5:10 remaining in the game. Here's Newmeyer. Newmeyer gets it in along the far boards, gets it past Wallace. Centering attempt that goes behind the net. As Callie De Hoyos was there in case the puck was on target. Here's Holtquist between the circles. Holtquist. And she tried to center. She is able to get it centered. Puck wraparound attempt. Oh, what a save made. The rebound, they score! Bella Maher able to pick up the rebound and get the goal. That's the insurance goal the Chiefs were looking for. Now Bella Maher puts the Chiefs up 2-0 with 4:43 to go. So now things are even more dire for the Knights as they trail by 2. It was an incredible first save, however, from Romaniuk. Oh, they waved it off. So no goal. I'm not sure why that was waved off. We don't get an announcement or anything. I don't understand. Don't have replay, so I can't tell you. So it's still a 1-0 game. The only thing I can think of is the net might have been off the mooring, but I didn't hear the whistle. But either way, that goal was waved off by Maher, so it's still a 1-0 game. Time still of the essence for the Knights, however, as they trail by the 1 goal with 4:08 to go. They're going to have a face-off inside the Chiefs zone, however, after that icing. So they'll bring it all the way back to our left. Face-off to the right of Anna Risley. Gillen taking the draw for the Knights. Going up against Reedy. Puck still in the circle. Oh, and that one thrown towards the net, deflects off the boards in the far corner. Johnston pinches to keep. Nora Reedy got knocked down behind the net. And Morozinski keeps it in. Puck, oh, fanning on it with Scott, rebound, scores! Sarah Scott fanned on the initial attempt, but then settled herself and was able to fire it past Anna Risley, and we're tied 1-1. With 3:40 to go here in the third period. So we go from a 2-0 lead for the Chiefs to that second goal being waved off, and then the Knights getting the equalizer a short time later. We're all even at 1. That puck dumped back into Chiefs territory, to Knights territory. Aaron Brown will play it. And now Johnston has the puck taken away. It's thrown over to the near boards. Brown will trace after it. Messersmith pinching in. And now here's Hauser. Hauser has her shot deflected, goes behind the net. Hauser regains possession, trying to find a centering attempt, and she'll take it herself. Has the puck knocked off her stick, Chiefs will look to go the other way. That was Messersmith who had it. And now Maher. On net save made by Risley. Faceoff will be to the left of Anna Risley. We're down to 2:37 to go. Inside Chiefs territory. That's Annika Payne on the draw. And Schreiber tries to throw it between the circles. It got deflected. Safrinsky had it at the far point, but then it's knocked outside the zone. Up ice that goes. That's going to be an icing, as that was a little too strong on the play there by O'Rourke. So 2:15 remaining now. And an offensive zone draw for the Knights to the left of Anna Risley. Thank everyone for tuning in to the NIHL Game of the Week. Our doubleheader here today from the Southwest Ice Arena here on Stream Sports Midwest. Puck thrown off the far boards, and then backhanded outside the zone where Zafrinsky will play it over to Schreiber. Schreiber up the middle of the ice. It was deflected by Newmeyer, but then taken by Wallace and the Chiefs. Here's Wallace between the circles. Oh, and a nice defensive play by Schreiber to interrupt that rush. Out to center, Wallace again. Wallace and Hobbs. Kept in by Deneen. Down low is Payne trying to get that puck outside the zone. Gets it over to De Hoyos. Callie De Hoyos battling. Gets that puck free. Here's De Hoyos. That puck was on edge, however, so she really couldn't square it up. And then puck is loose. And then the whistle sounds as there was some contact there on the side of the net. But Risley had covered up with 1:18 remaining. Another face-off to the left of Anna Risley. And now we're going to get a timeout called. Not sure which team called it, but we get the timeout. That gives us another opportunity to tell you about our next game. The 2024-25 season is just beginning, and teams are playing their first few games of their schedule. Keep your eye on the NIHL.info website, the NIHL Facebook and Instagram pages for news about upcoming broadcasts of NIHL games. Our next NIHL game of the week will be tomorrow morning. The Mammoth Girls 12U hosting Lady Cyclones Girls 12UA in a Girls 12U National Seating Round game from the Robert Crown Ice Arena. Tomorrow at 9:20 a.m., join Aaron Schellen on the call for that one. Tune in on the Stream Sports Midwest YouTube channel. And if your team is interested in arranging a NIHL Game of the Week broadcast, ask them to contact streamsportsmidwest@gmail.com. streamsportsmidwest@gmail.com. All right. Face-off inside the Chiefs zone to the left of Risley with 1:18 remaining on the clock. Gillen on the draw. Scott with the shot, and it goes wide of the far post. Good face-off win there by the Knights. Now Aaron Brown pinching in below the goal line. Brown. Far side to Scott, deflected between the circle. And now the Chiefs come out with it. Minute to remaining. Skating inside the zone in a hurry there is Claire Hobbs. Hobbs trying to center. Oh, and there we got a hook there by Hobbs. Hobbs took down Gillen. And that's going to be a power play for the Knights with 51 seconds remaining. Hobbs will go to the box for hooking. Not a good penalty there with the puck deep inside Knights territory, and she knows it. A little frustrated with herself, but this is where her teammates can pick her up. Remember, there's no overtime, so there's only 51.2 seconds remaining in this game regardless. Shot there from Morosinski does not get through. And it's going to be carried inside the Knight zone. Thrown on net goes wide of the near post. Deneen centers between the circles, picked up by the Knights. Johnston overskates it, but picked up by Gillen. Gillen will take it wide. Gillen stops. Cross ice pass, trying to get it down low to Scott. And then shoveled out to the neutral zone. Good play by Wallace. Wallace has had a really good game. Down to 18 seconds remaining. Kept inside the zone by Morosinski. Flip down low, Scott, tip shot, that goes wide. 8 seconds remaining. Oh, the puck deflected off the boards there, and it's going to go over to the near boards. Not enough time, as time will wind down here. And the teams play to a 1-1 tie, an exciting game. And what looked like an insurance goal by Bella Maher for the Chiefs was waved off, and then about a minute or so later, Sarah Scott got the equalizer for the Knights, and that's where we finished with the 1-1 draw here from the Southwest Ice Arena. Again, reminder, tomorrow, 9:20 a.m., right back here on the Stream Sports Midwest YouTube channel, the NIHL TV network. Mammoth girls taking on the Lady Cyclone girls in a 12U girls national seating round game from the Robert Crown Ice Arena. Please join my partner Aaron Schellen for tomorrow's broadcast. Breakfast with NIHL, as we like to call it. That'll do it here from the Southwest Ice Arena. Again, final score here in Game 2. The Elmhurst Chiefs won, the St. Jude Knights won. For Curtis Willowite on camera, this is Eric Willowite saying so long. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on the NIHL Game of the Week.